In your vote tonight, more than 300 people in Oregon were registered to vote despite submitting no valid proof of citizenship to the DMV. According to state officials, since 2021, 306 people were mistakenly registered as voters after applying for an Oregon driver's license without providing a U.S. passport or birth certificate. Officials say 2 of those mistakenly registered voters voted in elections since 2021. Oregon has allowed non-citizens to apply for driver's licenses since 2019. ODOT says the mistake was a, quote, data entry issue and that those impacted are being notified that they will not receive a ballot unless they provide proof of eligibility. More than 3 million people are registered to vote in Oregon, meaning the 300 mistakenly registered represent just 0.01% of voters.